Welcome to the eSports Report. In Counter-Strike, Very Games upsets Ninjas in Pajamas at the EMS Fall Finals.
They are the winners.
Infused secures the victory at EGL 11 in London. And Deer triumphs at the WCS Season 3 Finals in Toronto.
So I really think I didn't think I was gonna win this tournament, but I did, and I'm so overwhelmed by emotions right now. And I also like to thank all those staffs and fans and people watching this stream right now. And then I also like to thank to those Korean casters casting for Koreans. And above all, I'd like to thank you fans right here. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
Hello guys, and welcome to the eSports Report. I'm Chris Puckett. Joining me in the studio at the desk is Desi Sanchez. And on this program, we'll be going over the biggest eSports news from around the world.
That's right. Now, over the weekend, the WCS Season 3 Finals concluded in Toronto, Canada. 16 StarCraft pros battled it out for a combined prize pool of $150,000. When the dust settled, two players stood above the rest, Deer and Sulky. Here to tell us what happened is MLG's own Alex Rodriguez.
The Blizzard World Championship Series Season 3 Finals occurred this past weekend in Toronto, Canada, providing host to the 16 best StarCraft 2 players from the American, European, and Korean regions as they battled for a cumulative purse of $150,000 and title of Season 3 World Champion. Fresh off his win at the GSL Championships earlier this month, Korean Protoss player Deer appeared unstoppable as he advanced to the finals to face Sulky. With thousands packed into the convention center, the stage was set for a final that few will ever forget. In Game 1, Deer successfully fended off aggression on his very fast third Nexus and steamrolled Sulky with a huge Blink Stalker and Colossus attack.
He's laughing in the face of Sulky, still maintaining his Phoenixes. Now the Colossus is there.
Sulky doing his best, more reblinks by Deer, but there's too many gateways to defend.
It's just too much, a 3-base economy. GG! Deer will crush his opponent on Derelict Watcher. I'm not considering.
Game 2, Deer broke through Sulky's line of Swarm hosts to take the 2-0 lead in the series.
Base again and again and again, building the wrong units. It all took one engagement. Deer gets the GG!
No, he didn't!
Deer showed incredible timing in Game 3 by hitting Sulky before the Zerg could get his mutas rolling.
Expansions, but Sulky's gonna lose his Spire. Sulky's gonna lose the main.
And now, oh my God,
GG! No way!
The perfect surround somehow.
While Sulky had come back from larger deficits before, Deer wasn't going to let it happen here. The Protoss slowed Sulky down with a Zealot attack, then pushed with Colossi to take the series 4-0.
And here it is, Blinding Cloud!
Blinding Cloud! Oh no! Everything's blinded! He needs to target fire the Colossus now! Can he get them down? Sulky's thrown everything into the Blinding Cloud, but the answer is no! Deer has too many gateway units, the Colossus too strong!
This is it, day 9, he's drilling in GG! Deer will sweep the finals of WCS Season 3, and he stands tall.
A clean 4-0 sweep for Deer, running a full gamut of builds versus Protoss, Terran, and Zerg alike. Nothing seems to be able to stop Deer. He always has an answer.
Deer earns $40,000 for his victory in Toronto, and if you add in his winnings from the WCS Korean Finals, he has won $60,000 in just the past 2 weeks. Sulky goes home with $20,000, but his consistent placings throughout the year give him the #1 seed overall for the BlizzCon Grand Finals next week. As the brackets currently stand, 15 of the 16 players competing hail from Korea, with the Swedish player Nanua being the lone non-Korean who still has a chance to qualify. Combined between them, the players on this list represent 3 IEM championships, 6 DreamHacks, 6 MLGs, 11 GSL victories, and over $1 million in total prizing won. With $100,000 on the line at BlizzCon, we're sure to see some amazing play next weekend.
All right, thank you, Alex. Dear, so happy for this guy as a Protoss fan. Glad to see him on top. And 60 grand in just 2 weeks? That's a pretty decent salary for most people in a year.
Yeah, I think so too. And you know who else earned some loot? Very Games over in Cologne. The French squad tore through the EMS bracket and ended up defeating the reigning champs, Ninjas in Pajamas. Here to tell us more is our resident Counter-Strike expert, Jax.
Let's talk Counter-Strike. The EMS Fall Finals marked the culmination of Europe's top Counter-Strike league. All the best European teams were in attendance, and the event did not disappoint. After some intense opening rounds, familiar rivals Very Games and NIP met up in the grand finals. The two had recently faced off in a controversial match for MSI's Beat It Championship. Allegations were flying that NIP had thrown the match in order to avoid having to go to China right before the $250K DreamHack Winter Tournament. The first half went to NIP when Get Right did what Get Right does, winning the 1v4 to seal the 16-5 win.
1v1 now. He's already got 3 in the bag. Can he get forward to take his team into the second map? He's challenging down Scream. Oh my god, the reload. 7 seconds left. Get Right's done it. He just went absolutely huge.
VG takes a second match, forcing the third map. After taking an early lead, Existence holds off 3 at the bomb site, allowing his team to rotate and secure the round.
And it looks like NP are going to go for it, but Existence stands tall, takes down 2. Looking for his hat trick, has to back away, play it carefully. Challenging again, he's calling for backup, desperately trying to get help, but he doesn't need it. He's found Exist, he's got 3 in the bag. Fifloni finally takes him down, but MBK's on the side, and just Get Right alive. He's got a mountain to climb.
NBK exhibits some clutch play in round 9, taking out 3 from the pit and helping his team to win the round.
They've got a bit of a chance here.
Yeah, NBK caught on the open. He gets the headshot. He gets the second one. NBK defending the bomb site. He could have just won this round. He's going to go down finally, but he did pick up a triple kill. He wins the round for Very Games.
Trailing 10 rounds to 4, Forrest shows off some absolutely amazing play, trying to get NIP back into the game with an ace.
With only 10 HP, he has to get this round, and he's just waiting. They are going to come for him from either angle. He gets one. Can he get the next one? It's a 1-on-1 against Scream. He's got the quad kill, but Scream is trying to defuse. It's ticking away. Scream stops. Oh my god, Forrest! It's the quad kill. It's the ace, in fact. There it is. A massive round for NIP. That is going to go down in history, and that is going to be in not just a few movies. What a round from Forrest.
In the last round, it comes down to a 1v2 attempt from NIP, but Shox cleans it up to take the tournament.
Just catching a glimpse, but he's pushing into the side. He's going to put everything into this moment right here, right now. He's taken down 1. Can he find Shox? 1v1 right now. He needs the hat trick to keep his team in this. Shox steps away. Not going to happen. Shox takes his team into the finals, and he's taken them to the absolute top of this league. That was absolutely incredible stuff from Very Games.
We managed to outplay NIP this time, outthinking them, which is probably one in our lifetime. And yeah, we just go on the second side and we are more ready than ever. We're just rushing everywhere, trying to bring our best headshots, and it works.
Very Games goes home with 12K. NIP will be taking 7 for second. Next up in CS is ESWC. We're going to see if NIP can prove if they are the team to beat in CSGO. Players that I've talked to seem to think that NIP is no longer unbeatable and they'll have to be on their A game to take ESWC. Also in attendance will be Complexity. This will be the first time in CSGO we'll see how North America stacks up against the European powerhouses. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Jax. Now, while the top Counter-Strike talent was in Cologne, Call of Duty fans saw their best European players converge on EGL 11 in London. 28 teams met up to battle, but it would be Infused and Epsilon who would end up in the grand finals.
The two teams met up earlier in the bracket, and having won that match, Epsilon entered the grand finals with a 3-2 lead. However, led by a strong performance from Josh, Infused evened up the series, taking standoff CTF.
He pulled the flag, he got back, he made it.
Oh!
Josh!
Oh my goodness! Sit down, Epsilon. Josh has just blown the roof off of this place.
And it don't think it's finished yet, to be honest.
The 8th game of the series saw Epsilon dominate 5 straight rounds on S&D. Dejected by the seemingly insurmountable lead, Infused committed suicide in round 6 so that the series can move on to the next game type.
Did they just kill themselves? Did they just say, no, you know what, have it?
You know what? I think they might have done that.
The teams continued to trade games until the series came down to a do-or-die Game 11, search and destroy. In the final round, Infused Jakes managed to stop Shane and closed out the tournament for his team.
Final kill, and that is Infused that actually win EGL 11. Oh my goodness, you could cut the air with a knife right now. I mean, the tension in this room was unpalpable. It was just unbelievable. What a finish to Black Ops 2.
That was the best thing ever. To come back like that as well, not just to win, but to come back in such fashion, it just shows such spirit, and I'm so proud of my team. I'm so happy.
So, 21 events, and this is your first win, Jake. How are you ever going to top this?
It's the first of many, mate. Gfinity, ESWC, got that spot booked. You know, Reflect as well. Won't be going nice series, but we're going to win all of them. It's the start of good things to come, mate.
While there were no North American powerhouses at EGL 11, this tournament is a good measure of the current European power rankings. The two regions will collide next week at the ESWC Sports Cup in Paris. Now, Puckett, what do you think we can expect to see when the two meet?
Man, when these two squads meet up, I'm expecting another battle to the very end. The first time they met up, it went to Game 5. The second time, it goes all the way to Game 11. These two teams are so evenly matched. Personally, I still give Epsilon the crown for Europe, but Infused, they're making a statement with their last tournament win at EGL. If they can make it a 2P at ESWC, I feel like they will officially be the top team in Europe.
When we come back, we'll have the results from the Taiwanese Capcom Cup qualifier.
Ooh, what's happening?
We find out who won the latest MLG 2000 Series tournament. And in the spirit of Halloween, we take a look at the best costumes to have graced a tournament stage.
Over the past month, qualifiers for the Capcom Cup have been going on all over the world. The tournament is narrowing down hundreds of players to an Elite 8 who will compete at the Capcom Cup Grand Finals in December. The most recent qualifiers in Taiwan cut 28 players down to just 2, GamerB of Taiwan and Fudo of Japan. Fudo had a relatively easy path to the Grand Finals. During the course of his jaunt through the bracket, he didn't drop a single game. His opponent GamerB suffered an early loss, but managed to stay alive despite several near eliminations. After fighting his way through the loser's bracket, GamerB managed to take his first set against Fudo 5 games to 4 to extend the series.
A PhD candidate, every guess he's done is quite right. He can do no wrong in this set. Oh, nice from GamerB. Yeah, that is the biggest return when you get a neutral roundhouse. And he's going to burn all his meter. And this isn't going to be the kill, but it's going to take him so far down here. He's going to use a heavy Jaguar kick. Yeah, there's EX. Yep. Made him jump. And so, hey, what happened? Yeah, I guess it's 4-4 now.
New set. 5-4.
In the second set, GamerB once again squeaked by with a 5-4 victory.
Combo.
Yeah, that can come off a counter hit or a deep hit. Oh, jabs?
Yeah, the jab was a good one.
Oh, armor breaking. Ah, the super.
What a good bait.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. What's the setup? Double jump? Oh! No full punish there. Could have went for Ultra. Oh, what's happening? Oh, the hero takes it.
GamerB takes it.
After the longest marathon.
Both players will advance to the Capcom Cup Asian Finals. There they will be joined by the winners of the Korean qualifier Infiltration and Momochi. Additionally, one more qualifier will be held in Singapore, which will qualify 2 more players for a total of 6. These 6 will then battle it out, and the top 2 will be invited to the Capcom Cup Grand Finals in San Francisco.
Sunday, 15 Call of Duty teams gathered online to participate in the MLG Variant 2000 Series tournament. These tournaments award pro points and are incredibly valuable for improving team seeds for MLG Columbus. The Grand Finals would see Fuse take on Vanquish. Game 1 was close, but Fuse buckled down to secure the win on hardpoint.
31 21-23 overall. Great KD, 6 captures, 5 defense. We see his score of 5, 31 and 25, and then the other two, Sin and Thing 2, hanging in there. But I just want to point out, Thing 2, look at that guy, 12 defense, Golden Boy, and that is what is essential.
Yeah, I mean, defense, it's the unsung stat, I would say, with a lot of players who just like to focus on KD. And, of course, you got to bring that to light there. Thing 2 definitely playing his role. That was just such a crazy game that was so reliant there on shotgun play between both squads, honestly. And actually quite insane. I haven't seen that in a while. So now we do have Fuse. They're up 1-0.
The series would eventually come down to a deciding Game 5 of Search and Destroy.
He's already saying GG, it's over. He has no faith in his teammate to be able to come back here. John's able to pick up one, and that's going to make it into a 1v2. John has 5 kills here. Let's see, as the 2 players are going to be spread out. 1 player is going to be top red. Shots exchange. He can't seem to make anything happen. John knows he's in a bad position, and that's going to do it. I guess Fizzard made the right call there, but still, not the coolest thing to do.
You don't leave your team like that, but it is what it is. I mean, what can you do? Fuse, though, Golden Boy. Wow, Fuse.
Now they're in 6th place.
They're in 6th place, beating out FaZe and Envy. They're going to be moving down the ladder, and that also is going to put Envy now at risk.
Fuse wound up taking the game 6-3, earning pro points and moving on up to the 6th seed for MLG Columbus.
As we enter the home stretch before Columbus, be on the lookout for how these tournaments will affect seeds for the smaller teams. Only Complexity has secured their place in the bracket. Everyone else is still subject to change.
Since it's Halloween, we here at MLG have put together a little something special for you guys. Now, while most people save their costumes for the last days of October, eSports plays by its own set of rules. So in our first top 5 of the day, we count down the most memorable costumes to have graced your streams.
Oh man, can't wait for this one. Amazing stuff coming up.
Coming in at number 5, Maximus Black unleashes his Kameha wave at MLG Rally. In 2013, DreamHack told us to follow the White Rabbit. The familiar face hiding behind the mask makes it all the more enticing. When IEM held their event at Comic-Con earlier this year, Hyun got in the spirit of things by dressing up as New York's favorite superhero. Some bets you win, some bets you lose. We're all glad Carmack lost this one, otherwise we would have never gotten to see this Flight of the Bumblebee. And finally, he's dressed up as Teemo, he's dressed up as a Murloc, but no one will ever forget the time MC dressed up as The Undertaker and told Flash he was gonna put him in a box.
Next Tuesday, the Call of Duty masses will see the latest version of their game hit store shelves. Ghost will be the 10th game in the long-running franchise and seeks to introduce some changes to the title.
Developed by Infinity Ward, the multiplayer will now feature a new perk system. Players will have the option to distribute 8 to 12 points to spend on a combination of the 35 perks available. While previous versions of the game limited you to a tiered system, Ghosts offers you much more flexibility on how to improve your character.
Additionally, players will see the return of strike chains, which reward score streaks based on points, not kills. It's something that objective players can be really excited to see the return of. There's going to be 3 different types of strike packages, and they're named Assault, Support, and Specialist. A new game type called Squads will also debut in the title. The mode will allow players to earn XP while playing alongside AI-controlled partners. And on the casual front, the Extinction mode was just recently announced. Basically, look for it to be similar to Treyarch's Zombie mode, but instead of killing zombies, you'll be taking out aliens. You can get your hands on the new title starting November 5th. The game will ship with 16 new multiplayer maps, with more becoming available as DLC rolls out.
When we return, we have the best plays of the week. Clayster stops by to tell us a little bit more about himself. And we tell you all the details about MLG's 2014 Dota 2 plans.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the eSports Report. Chris Bucket alongside Desi Sanchez. And Desi, do you know what time it is?
It's time for the top 5 plays of the week.
Woohoo! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be counting down the top 5 plays from the esports scene around the world last week. Coming in at number 5, we have Hero picking off 9 Colossi with his Tempest.
Can he answer? Can he respond with a big fight? 2 Colossus down, 3 Colossus down. Will it be 4? Yes, it will. And the army of deer is dwindling away. Another Colossus will fall. When will Hero turn to fight? Only 3 Colossi left, 2 Colossus left. Good. 1 Colossus against 6. Hero's gonna turn around now.
Wow,
Archon
so sick.
streaming forward. The army of deer cannot fight the army of Hero, and it gets crushed.
From StarCraft to League of Legends, this time it's Suno grabbing a pentakill for our number 4 spot.
Gonna follow him in, and Apple just tanking it out in big ways. Suno dropping damage all over the place, picks up 1, looking at a second one, grabs that one too. Jack's down, triple kill there. Might go Quadra, can he do it? Nope, not gonna have the room. Does! Quadra kill for Suno. He's looking for Dolphin.
Oh, they're gonna give it.
He's gonna give it to him. Penta right there, Suno.
They just gave that one away. No BM there from Dolphin Wave. That rhymed. And so he ended up getting a pentakill there at the first one of the tournament. Surrender coming out for Vox.
At number 3, one of the most ridiculous RC explosions we've ever seen. This one's from FaZe.
He does have to stay alive now. There's not enough time to plant the bomb, and he is going to pull out the RC. No, and he's there. What just happened? He just twisted. What? How does that even happen?
Well, I mean,
how lucky can you be?
wow.
Look at this.
Okay.
That is beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm
he
confused.
died too. Well, okay.
Okay. Break this down.
Basically, well, I mean, it's very simple.
Back to StarCraft at number 2, it's Deer with his amazing storm drops.
Meanwhile, Warp Prism, Storm Drop on the natural expansion is going to clear out every single SCV. And Deer now taking some big damage. Stalkers trying to shoot down the medevacs. Templar want to drop the storms. They will. Oh, the feedback. Knocks one of the medevacs out of the sky. It was completely full of units.
And your number 1 play this week, it's MMS getting the Ultra Kill in the Dota 2 Champions League.
The Angus will trigger, but Universe, he's in here again. The culture of position is forcing Sigma to stay inside the pit. Pat, they're able to pick up the clockwork here. But the Troll Warlord still firing it up. CM throws down the ulti, while MSS just goes to town. MSS with a double kill. He's searching for more. They may just consider the LOA as the primary target. 10-6 out of here for Fear. He wants to take a little bit more damage before he uses another ability. And now, well, they want to get through that shield. You knew that damage was going to come. It's not going to be healthy for him. A familiar damage on the Fear, not making it also Bumper and Fader. Wants to leave, he can't do it. He's going to point blank range arrow, but with the range active and the clan, MSS is an ultra kill for him.
Earlier in the month, MLG announced its 2014 North American Dota 2 League. The league will have 4 separate seasons, followed by a championship in Anaheim, California in June. Each season will feature top North American teams battling for $15,000 in prizing.
Now, the goal of this league is to identify the best talent in the region, develop it, and then pit it against the best talent from around the world. The grand final will see the top 8 North American teams do battle with 8 international teams over a prize pool worth $150,000.
$150K up for grabs. The top 5 teams from MLG Columbus will automatically earn invites into Season 1, but the remaining 3 spots are up for grabs. To earn them, teams must compete in MLG-sanctioned online tournaments via GameBattles.com, and teams that do well in these tournaments will earn pro points. The teams with the top 3 pro points as of December 22nd will earn their invite into Season 1.
The ladder, which feeds into the first of these tournaments, kicks off November 1st. To sweeten the pot, MLG is waiving its standard sign-up fee and offering $5,000 in prizing to the winners.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, so if you think you have what it takes to become a Dota pro, check it out.
All right, and for our last segment of the show, we take a look at one of the most entertaining Call of Duty players of 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Clayster from Complexity.
My name is Clayster Eubanks, and I'm from Winchester, Virginia. I used to be a big Halo fanboy, and I had some friends of mine that started playing Call of Duty in the original Modern Warfare COD 4. I started playing it and immediately fell in love. And since I had a decent shot from Halo, I was just murking kids the whole time, which adds to the fun, you know.
They're going to be partners in crime here. 40 seconds remaining. Clayster with the snipe on the J-Cap!
I knew I was a good player and I was a top 10 player, but I wasn't 100% positive that I'd ever find a team that was good enough, especially that suited the way I played and that got along. That's a huge issue, and to be honest with you, I always bring the intensity to the table, especially at events. It helps get my teammates fired up.
Parasite, how are you feeling? You've never, ever lost a major tournament. You're going up against Complexity. They have the upper hand now. What are you going to do differently? Who's Complexity?
I respect all pro players. I'm not saying that I have any disrespect for the guy, it's just that he's trying to act like he's better or he's on a pedestal, and I've been consistently beating him. And with people gunning for you, they think you play a certain way, and then you can use that against them because they think, oh, they're gonna do this, and then we realize that they know we're gonna do this, so we completely switch it up.
One kill away now, and Greta's gonna do it! That is it! Complexity picks up Clayster, puts together just a team that can make it happen, and Complexity is crowned your winners.
I'm Clayster Eubanks, and I play for Complexity Gaming.
All right, guys, don't forget to check out the ESWC Sports Cup. This French event is celebrating its 10th year anniversary, and chances are, if you play a game that was featured on our show today, they're gonna have a tournament for you to watch this weekend.
Absolutely, and for those of you with an Xbox Live account, November 1st will see a Battlefield 4 showdown between the best North American and European players. You can watch the live stream on your console and look for some familiar faces among the ranks of the two teams.
Finally, the Columbus Dota 2 main stage schedule has been posted on the MLG homepage. The tournament will kick off Friday with a match between Speed Gaming and the Alliance. Alliance will then take on the Chinese powerhouse DK immediately after. With Friday aside, Saturday is my day to watch, and it features the matches I'm most excited about. At 3:15, DK will be taking on Na'Vi, followed by the rematch of the International 3 Grand Finals. Na'Vi versus the Alliance is going down on the MLG main stage. For the full schedule for all 3 streams, make sure to head on over to mlg.tv/championship.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to the eSports Report. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or concerns, hit us up on twitter.com/MLG.
That's right, and we'll see you right here next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern on MLG.tv.